not to have
Alright,
children.
this video,
Among couples who registered their marriages
China's
last
last
year,
Jan,
40%
they
did
say
not intend to have
85%
children.
not.
As for the
married,
newborns last year,
60%
40
not
to
procreating.
45% were the second child of couples who already had one. As the post-2000 and post-2010 generations come of age, the low fertility level will be more pronounced, and the fertility rate could plummet. Currently, no natural increase in China's
5,000
population can be
of
observed,
votes.
according to a survey conducted this year by research
China
institution in
almost
Guangdong province. Only 11% of the young women believe they must get married, with over two-thirds considering marriage as unnecessary. A netizen mentioned that out of the 15 female students in their class, fewer than 5 wish to have children. The sentiment is not limited to one province. In fact, in China's first and second tier cities, the choice of remaining singles and with no child has already surpassed 65% in 2021. In the 4 major cities of Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen, the single rate among marriage-eligible individuals even exceeded 75%, with Shenzhen leading at an astonishing 85.45%. Marriage and childbirth, 2 elements once deemed indispensable in life, are silently fading among China's youth. In 2017, China hit its peak in the number of marriages and newborns. However, in just 6 short years, by 2022, these figures have sharply declined by 40% and 50% respectively. The spectre of negative population growth is looming over China. Meanwhile, Chinese aged 65 and above make up over 14% of the total population, steadily advancing towards the critical 20% threshold. With the decrease in marriages and the younger population, China's economy seems to be on the brink of stagnation. While the Chinese government has been encouraging young people to marry and have more children, Chinese youth are still reluctant. In such a scenario, the Chinese Communist Party might take drastic measures. The future for the post-2000 and post-2010 generations could be tough, and the next 3 to 5 generations of Chinese youth may well become the greatest sacrifice of the communist authorities. Then, what's the reason young people don't want to get married? In the jungle of China's city, a wave of youth hustles through daily commutes and work, entrenched in the grueling 996 work culture. Come the weekends, they are more inclined to seek worldly pleasures with friends than to participate in tedious blind dates arranged by their parents. As the search for a partner is seemingly endless journey, for decades after the initiation of China's reform and opening up, the aspirations of the young generation have diversified. Luxury cars, villas, overseas travel, 5-star hotels, designer handbags, and even cosmetic surgery have all become targets of their pursuits. Particularly in the digital realms of major cities like Beijing and Shanghai, a group of well-educated, highly qualified, and attractive young women, approximately 1 million or...
Cats are incredible.
10% of the female population of the same age bracket follow the lives of the super rich on various social media platforms, reveling in their generous wealth. For the remaining 90% of women, if they wish to acquire wealth, marriage seems to be the only route. However, ordinary young men with their bleak prospects for career advancement struggle to position of the same age bracket follow the lives of the super rich on various social media platforms, reveling in their generous wealth. For the remaining 90% of women, if they wish to acquire wealth, marriage seems to be the only route. However, ordinary young men with their bleak prospects for career advancement struggle to meet the expectations of these women who yearn for a high material lifestyle, complete with houses and cars. As a result, these men opt for lying flat, essentially giving up on marriage. Today's young people in China are undeniably exhausted. They bear the pressure of aligning with the world, having experienced 16 years of high-intensity learning, only to discover that much of the knowledge acquired is virtually useless in society. This fills their lives with a profound sense of defeat. Many of them, possibly encompassing 30 to 40% of the youth, are even diagnosed with depression. Despite such circumstances, they continue to harbor dreams, hoping to make a mark in society. But society gives them even harsher blows. They witness skyscrapers rising like bamboo shoots after a spring rain, admire the prosperity of the wealthy and the Fortune 500 companies, and see the mountain-like wealth of the government officials' families. But for themselves, apart from low-level, low-wage jobs, other opportunities are virtually non-existent.
Wow.
As a result, many university graduates choose to pursue master's or doctoral degrees, hoping to delay their entry into this high-pressure society.
Wow.
However,
Delay
even those with
entry into a
master's or
high-pressure
doctoral
society.
degrees fail to truly experience society's prosperity. They are compelled to work in low-level departments such as urban management and neighborhood committees, and even some undergraduates face the predicament of unemployment, resorting to freelancing. A post-millennial expressed on the Chinese forum.
Alright, let's see what they say for the comments. So, I mean, alright, so 1.3. We'll read all the comments that's more than 1,000 right now and see which one got the most. Maybe it's the top one. We'll see. Cost of everything is too high. Cost of living and everything is too high. Work demands are too high. Wages are for the cost of everything too low. That's not the problem of China alone. That's the problem of the whole world. Interesting. Can you blame them? It's cruel to bring innocent life into misery, endless poverty, and hopelessness. Wow. What else got 1,000 comments? 1,000 votes. Nothing else. Everything else in the hundreds. It looks like. Interesting. All right, so let's go to what got more than 500 or 750. Yeah, this one. Nature stress animals never get pregnant. It's not much different. Interesting. Stress animals never get pregnant. Interesting. If you can't even afford a one-room apartment, why the hell would you make children? It's the same in a lot of Western countries, to be honest. Almost no place in the world you can buy a house nowadays except if you are a multi-millionaire. Wow, interesting. People that he said most places. It's not even talking about China like that. So we're trying to get to the 500 comments. Anything more than 500? Anything else more than 500? 35 years of single children family. That means nobody knows what it's like to have a brother or a sister. That's just insane to me. What are the implications? Wow. Spoiled rotten children. Wow. Interesting lessons. Says wow. So I mean, those just a few of the comments. I mean, that's all we gonna do on this vid for now. We may do a part 2, where we go through maybe the comments of, because I went through 500 or more. The comments I think got 500 or more. Maybe we go through the ones that got only 100 between 100 and 500 votes. But that's how we gonna do it for now, man. I'm holla, okay? Deuces. And that's it. Yeah, you gotta vote. You gotta be consensus on what's up, what everybody think, and that's what it is. Holla.